Hey guys, it's Alex from the Disciples here with an episode of Tap Tuesdays on a Thursday, and we've got almost all of the European toppers from our Discord. And yeah, hi everyone.
Hello.
Cool.
Hello.
So we've got Marcus PATEL, European champion 2022.
Woo!
We've got Henry Bancroft, who got top 16.
Indeed, that is me.
That is him. My favourite
That's-
Dripsies.
Drips.
Matthew Chen, who got top 64.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again.
Ben Robinson, who got top 128. Yeah.
That's probably the saddest thing to write.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Eighth after Swiss, top one
Just
to eight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after Swiss as well. Then Alex Robertson, got top 32, and I also got assaulted by a German guy on stream.
Well done, boss man.
Oh, you got terrorized.
Well,
I
not
did.
that, but
I did.
the rest of it.
This was not the matchup.
Yeah, it was. Imagine, right? I have 2 streams. I am on stream twice this weekend, and both matchups are Mindgeist. Like, no,
Hey,
Come
sick,
on.
bro.
come on.
You actually love that deck.
I built it. I am Mindgeist guy. And meanwhile, this guy was siding out fakers, and he still did better than I've ever had with that deck.
Oh, did you see his list? He had main deck gammas. I have no
Main
idea
deck
what
gamma.
they're
Sick.
on.
And Lava
Well,
Golem.
this
And
was
Lava
sick.
Golem.
I'm actually not surprised as well. Like I
This was-
personally, am not
yeah,
surprised.
Same.
Like I think people's side decks just didn't respect. There was no
Yeah.
respect for mine, and back. I think with the 2,000 people in the room, like the top got players who did well, they
Yeah.
did sure they did.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
there was just no respect for Mystic Mine and Floodgates, and those players just got swept.
Mm,
Yeah.
And obviously his deck, he's got 6 mine, he's got 3 mine outs. A lot of decks just didn't.
yeah.
No one. Yeah.
I think the Geist cards also kind of help deal with the rogue decks. I think that's
I think Meloseek
think he was
just
a dead
gets
man
rid
to
of
rogue.
every floodgate,
yeah.
doesn't it?
I think obviously it's not good into the rogue decks, but like
I think he was just dead. Yeah, he's a dead man
Yeah.
to rogue, but like it's
Yeah.
Euros.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing.
Like
Exactly.
how many like Eldritch matchups is he getting compared to every tier or sprite playing?
true.
It's like
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna go over our Euros weekend because not gonna lie, it was pretty hype, weird.
long.
Yeah, it was long.
Oh, day one was horrible. I've
Well,
never had such a
Damage
rush
over
before.
time.
Well, Chen, you went on Wednesday as well, right?
Uh,
Or were you Thursday?
no, we Thursday.
It was only Zaki. It was
Oh,
Zaki and
Zaki
Joe.
Screw. Oh, okay. So those
Wait,
guys were Thursday. Marcus and Bancroft were Thursday night coach gamers.
Yes.
The 9-hour coach, bro. To be fair, that 9 hour coach was stacked, bro. We had me, we had Bancroft, we had Oliver Newton, top 128 with ABC. We had Jacob Harbour, top 128 with Danger Tier, bro. That coach journey was like, yeah, bro. Bet a lot of playmats.
A lot of play rats.
UK power on the rise.
Yo,
UK did so well this event.
we actually did.
Yeah.
There's probably like 20 or
I
so. 20 or so, I swear.
Yeah. I don't know if like you want to touch on it now, but like UK did
Nah,
bits.
bro, you know what
Actually
is? I've been playing the game for ages. I remember back in the day, bro, we had one guy, or maybe 2 guys.
If that,
Like,
I don't.
you know,
Sometimes
Oh.
0. I swear.
Bro, we used to be a laugh, bro. People used to say, bro, you get a UK player, and you'd be like, it's free. It's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Bro.
Not anymore. Well,
Just now.
maybe, but
No, I swear, like it used to be like, if there was a UK guy in Top Cut, that guy had a good weekend. Like everyone was cheering.
Even a top 64, bro, we'll be like,
Yeah.
bro, let's
yeah.
go.
Like, for us Disciple lads, last Euros we had 0 in top 64.
Zero.
0.
I also think we all got the format wrong as well. It was crazy.
Well,
I don't think the tier 0 lot did much better.
I mean, you had
I think-
2, but
I think
like,
you guys won the right deck. You guys won the right deck.
We were on 2 out of 8, but then Zeki
Yeah.
missed out. I think so. We
Yeah,
should have been
yeah,
3
yeah.
out of 8.
Yeah. I think you guys just got unlucky because I think your deck was really good.
yeah, I should have played that Salamangre deck. Chen showed it to me, and I was like, no, I think my list with all the 2-ofs is going to be so powerful.
No,
Yes,
this
it
was
was.
this
I
was
like
the
it.
time before you listened to Tristan. So.
Yeah. If only I knew. If only I knew the way. But yeah, so
Talk about Euros, bro.
we're talking about this Euros.
This Euros,
So-
yeah.
How much plant theory do we want to talk about? Either
We
way,
could do a separate video.
we can do a
Like
separate
it's so
video on that.
long, so
But
so
yeah.
I
in
think,
depth.
I feel
Like
like you should at least mention like the week upcoming to the YCS, the
I
YOS.
think we should
gosh.
definitely the week before the YOS because it was me, you, and Ben who were like
we were like, we
talking
had
about it and prepping for
no,
it.
no, no, no. So basically, we had a Facebook chat that was me, Ben, Marcus, and
And Chen.
then Chen got added to it like a week before, and he was
He
like,
got
plant gang, plant gang, plant
Gang.
gang, and then
He didn't play plan.
I
And
found
then-
that Lin Lee came to locals. Bro, he just played it
He
at
just
Brother
played it,
Locals, went
yeah.
5-0,
yeah,
and he joined Plant Gang.
and he
He was
dropped
convinced.
plant gang. So there's 5 plant gamers in the event. I swear it was rolled around. It was about Thursday-ish. Chen was like, tier element gang.
I want to
and he
have
was
fun.
off.
He said he didn't want to send people to the
Yeah.
Mystic Man. He
He
said he
said
didn't want
he
to
wanted
feel
to
bribery.
have fun.
He said he wanted to play fun interactive Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
He wanted to play. He wanted to play.
He
his
wanted to
combo
work
deck.
for his wins.
Yeah.
He wanted
He wanted to
40-minute
outskill
matches.
his opponents.
It was so
40
much. It was so much effort.
40-minute matches.
Yeah.
I got paired against all the roughest sprite decks in the fucking event as
Chen-
well. They
Chen
were
was
like
doing,
all
like-
prepared for my shenanigans. I got sanctioned. I haven't been sanctioned in years. Oh my
Bro.
god.
Yeah.
I got sanctioned like 4 times in the event, and granted it didn't affect me because just con contribute.
You literally, bro. Like,
Sanctioned so many times.
It
so
was sick. So yeah, go on.
Wait, should we
Like-
talk about the week before?
yeah.
Like,
So
just
the week
quickly.
before,
Week before.
like, we were plant gang. We were testing. We were trying out cards.
I convinced the deck was amazing.
Yeah.
I tried to go on the Discord and tell people. People were like, "Yeah."
Nah, it's
Okay.
plant cards,
Nah,
bro.
okay.
These,
I
this
think-
normal monster.
No, hold on. I think I could have been more convinced on it if I didn't play the shit list that we had before.
Mm.
Because that
Yeah.
list was like,
They helped a lot.
honestly, I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
that list was that bad.
I don't think the
no,
list was
like
like
it
Scott.
was like,
It wasn't.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, because
It's
the
like
list
Scott
Engine,
was the format list.
engine felt amazing,
No,
but like
so the
whenever I drew the hand traps, it was just like I'm just hand looping myself.
So the list was bad against anyone who knew how to play against Rika. So like we played like a bad list, but the deck was doing well when they didn't know how to play against it.
Yeah.
But when we played against someone who didn't know how to play against it, it did really badly.
Yeah.
We was like with hand traps, like DD Crows and Ashes, and they were just bad.
Yeah.
And then we cut them. Like we wanted to play cards to beat Sprite
Yeah.
when they knew how to play against us, and like the Mystic Minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I thought didn't rate plant was because I was looking at it and I was like, fair hand traps, like it goes like even or worse than the Sprite. I was like, where's the edge?
Yeah.
And I saw like Mystic Mind rivalry. I was like, I
Oh,
chose.
Mark, do you remember we were against Zeki's terrorist list?
Oh, that was grim, bro. Like, so we have Zeki. Like, we're testing this deck, and we need to convince Zeki it was good. Like, I was like playing games with I was like convinced this is amazing. Zeki was like, convince me, beat me with the deck. He loads up a Sprite list, made to build, beat like the plant deck, right?
You couldn't even mine him.
Like,
He was on
he
Brave.
was
Like,
He's
what?
amazing
Yeah.
Brave, and he was sliding 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Evenly, 3 Slayer, and like he smashed the deck, and he's like deck shit. I was like, what? I just left bro after the second match. I was like- and he was playing perfectly. When I say perfectly, he
Because
just
he knew all
how
the
to
cards. He knew all the
Oh,
cards.
no.
Like,
No,
He was
he
holding-
main deck's Crow in that list, right?
But
And
he
he
was
knew what
holding
to
it.
Crow.
Like, when the tribute was
Crazy.
when the Strenner was tributed for cost, like he was like, yep,
Yeah.
boom. So it doesn't even.
He actually knew everything.
He was holding everything. It's like, yeah, I know you got mine. I'm gonna hold this Draco back.
like, I don't know. Just like I want to touch on this quickly. I don't know if it was you guys, but did your Mudan ever get hand trapped?
Yeah, it did. I think in Top Cut, everyone was like, I think every player had the rundown. A lot of players had the rundown on how to.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was by the time you got deep into Top Cup.
I
When I was
feel
in Top
like
Cup,
by that point, your edge isn't as big, but like you still have a good edge.
I
Because
still
your
had a
list,
good edge.
your
Yeah,
list
yeah.
is still meant to beat theirs.
yes,
which,
exactly.
But like
It's like
they can make mid-game adjustments so that engine doesn't die as easily.
reading the cards is one thing, but actually seeing the lines of play is
Yeah,
completely
definitely,
different. Like even though you know what everything does, you actually don't. If you don't know
Oh,
where I'm going with
how
it,
many matchups did you go into like game 2 and game 3, where like once they knew what you're on, they summoned all their monsters in attack mode? Did that ever come up?
not really. It was just no. It's muscle memory. You got defense.
Because
Yeah.
that's like a huge thing.
Wait, why is summoning in attack important?
just
if
so you
you
can't have a
don't-
dry ass, right? Like,
If you don't draw Loci, then if you just have Petal or Princess or Glamour, you can just summon Dryas, and it makes a link too.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Also, if you're against the Sprite deck, you can at least crash into a red or a carrot, summon Thrasher from your deck, and then kill the elf.
Yeah, that does come up a lot, I think.
There you go. Right.
But yeah, like...
But yeah, wait. We actually didn't talk about a week ago. Okay?
No, we really should. But like,
Okay, so a week ago,
Yeah.
long story short, we were fearing this deck. Some of us thought it was amazing, and we told Betty. Betty was off at like a big
the YOS
event
in the UK. It was like a winner PS5, basically, like 128 players.
Very stacked. The best
Yeah.
players in the UK went to it.
Mm.
I don't know about that.
No,
Like,
no,
I'm
like
gonna be honest.
No,
the UK
no,
player
bro.
base
no,
was
like,
pretty behind.
No,
I'm telling you, like, Luke
Stop.
Parks was there. Luke Parks, like, that lot were there.
Okay.
But they were on a pretty behind list, right?
Yeah.
Retrospectively, look at that room and think of how many players topped this event. It's
Like,
actually
a lot
That's
of
crazy.
the UK players that got
UK
that
players.
went
Yeah.
to YOS.
Yeah.
There was like
There
a
was
next.
there was like 10 players in my room topped Euros, I think.
Yeah,
There
I'd
was
say
like
that.
Betty went 7-0. Congratulations. We didn't even show the list. Like Betty went 7-0. He like
Yeah, yeah.
swept it, and I was like so
Yeah,
confident.
well, he didn't swept it. I did like literally.
You did. I think I still won that game personally. I still think I still won that game.
probably,
But,
but like,
yeah.
I
Well-
I know what you mean, but I feel like that's just
Betty
like that's,
topped because he didn't get the pendulum matchup, did he?
you didn't get a pension match.
But I think that emphasizes like even if you've only played against the plant deck once or twice, and even if you've read the
Yeah.
cards, you're still gonna make unless you're playing against
Exactly.
it consistently.
I forgot Dryas.
Like-
Do you know how much text like your deck has? Your deck has so much text.
Unless
Like,
you're testing specifically versus that deck, I think you still will make misplays unless you've
Yeah.
like actually hard. So I think the deck is still good.
It's everything. It's a fucking Dryas. It's like Sowing's Grave effect. It's like Concon
there's so many
text,
effects. There's so much to
cheat
remember
text,
about it.
Fucking Petal end phase.
So yeah, like
I think my round one at Euros, I know this isn't before, but like my round one at Euros was against Moffat, who played against Plant quite a bit in our testing, and he still used snow on a monster Jasmine pointed to, for example.
Peak. But
yeah, no, like
Hey, you can target, can't you?
Just it tributes any monster points.
You meant that, man. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Sorry, man.
But
Yeah, you always summon monsters in like the corners, so like.
No, I
tribute
thought he did it on like Petal. I thought he tributed it already and summoned Petal. Then he did it. Does that make sense?
I just summoned Lokai to the zone. He just
Is it?
took the Lokai because he didn't know.
he didn't
Fair
know.
enough.
He didn't read.
Yeah,
That was his fault.
but yeah,
No,
so,
the tributing mechanic's pretty funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like in the lead up to that, I won the YOS. We realized that list was playing 6 hand traps, and we were
free.
just
It was free Ash.
No, I think you cut Crow for the
Yeah,
event.
so
You
it
only
was
played-
playing free Ash, free
Ash,
Imperm.
free Imperm.
But
I was
I
just
was
like-
playing two rivalry, because Marcus came up to me.
It was just like test it. We're
Yeah,
not sure yet.
Marcus was like, I'm not sure on rivalry. Let's just play 2. Just see how it is when you draw. Because you don't want to commit to it. Because don't know how broken it is. And literally the first thing I said after that event was rivalry has to stay in. Rivalry is broken.
Yeah, then we
like
play it free. I think it was like a
Pretty
pretty.
sure like the entire time you were at the event, I was just messaging Ash, need Ash.
yeah.
As in like, do you need Ash? Because
No,
like I'd already cut Ash by that point.
Yeah, you'd already cut Ash, and I was like, Ash, like, I found out that every time I opened Ash, I was just like passing with it.
To be fair, the
I just
theory
wasn't
behind
using
it was for the rogue. Like the theory behind
Yes,
it was
yeah,
for the
definitely,
rogue.
definitely.
Like it wasn't for. It was
Spite.
just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no point. We just go.
But, like, this is Euros.
Exactly.
This is yours.
You know what?
I think you could play get away with it at like locals. I think maybe you could play free Ash at locals, just like 'cause you don't know. It's just a good card versus
Yeah.
if you're not gonna get paired up against Sprite and Tears at your local
Yeah.
event. I think
It's
Ash
just
is
good
pretty good.
cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would have been good at Euros because it would have stopped me, my opponent searching time pendulum graph. You know, so like.
Peak.
You'd have won that match, but then lost.
Then I would have about that match at least, and it negates metaverse, bro.
I feel like if you want to play the plant deck post Euros, you probably have to side in something like Cosmic.
Yeah, probably.
But, okay,
Just something
I
that
was-
outs mine, because like
it's not just mine. The issue is like okay, quite literally, you mirror wall our list for Euros, can never attack.
We lose the traps. Every trap, Deep Prism, Storming Mirror Force, Drowning Mirror Force.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's actually
I-
sick.
You need
funny.
like, you have to play like if people start doing that, you need to play like I'll say, like
Right.
you just side more.
We could lose against the 2014 trap deck. Back
Yeah,
like you know
it
the
was,
old
um,
I
school.
remember in testing getting like I got
Skill
Sword of
drains.
Being Light.
Oh, that.
Sword of Being Light, and I couldn't do anything for 3 times.
Well, it was also just like skill drain, right? Like we just didn't have a single out to skill drain, like or anything like that.
you just summon a bunch of big guns and pray.
Well, you can't.
Oh, yeah,
we have one big guy, like.
Just
that's-
we just have to keep tributing their stuff.
Yeah,
in
it was
Pride,
the
really.
deck was pretty specialized for that one event.
Yeah.
Like we knew
We were very confident going in. So yeah.
No, it
Like,
was,
to
it was
generalize it,
definitely
you
the
have
best
to
score.
Alcei and Jarek more backer removal cards.
But we went 7-0, and then we tried to convince the rest of our Discord to chat. Please, this deck is broken. This deck is
We don't
please.
talk about this.
Please.
We don't talk.
And,
No, to
and
be
the thing
fair,
is, though, no. So people came into that event with Danger Tears and went X3 like after round 5, and like, you know what? I'm gonna still play that deck. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna lie. Ben showed me the Punk Danger tier list before Euros. I wanted to play that deck. I don't
You
know
were,
why.
okay, you were already convinced
Oh,
on
gas.
Danger Tears at that point. I was
You
trying to get you
were
on a better
fun,
version of Danger Pit.
No, I was gonna play Plant because the out to Mystic Mine,
Oh no. Yeah.
and
Like,
then
I guess
Well,
the Baron
Baron,
version is definitely like the Punk version was definitely the stronger version of Danger Tear going into like a.
yeah, 100%.
I think for that for what the room was, I actually rate. I think Baron is pretty high value because a lot of people
Yeah.
just didn't play hand traps.
But I
Just
think
thinking
like
about
it's
it.
interesting.
But yeah,
It's
I was
like-
gonna play Plant otherwise, but Ben showed me another way.
I think the Baron. I saw people with the Baron deck. They were putting like a board like played around Super Poly, which I rated. I forgot
yeah, I
someone
like that
did it.
as
It was
well.
like
Yeah.
it was like a Baron. It was like an elf.
Baron
it was like
Elf.
an IP.
Yeah.
No, it was mad. My board was like a wind, a fire, a water, and a dark. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
like it's like like you know what you're trying to do. Yeah, you know what you're trying to do. And it works pretty well.
No, I like the idea of your deck. I was just like, plant deck. Come on now. It's
We could do a separate. I think we do a separate video.
yeah,
for
100%.
that,
But yeah,
like-
so like either way, like Bancroft played his Orcus deck for the YOS.
I thought it was
He
so
got-
fun. That deck was so fun.
He got third place yet again, 1 round from a trophy.
Bro, not
Uh,
again. It's actually
1
3
win from a
events in a row.
But Orcus doesn't die to rivalry.
Sorry? What?
I
My
put
deck?
Orcus doesn't die to rivalry.
I wasn't playing.
It was
like,
just simple skeleton.
It was simple skeleton. It was literally playing
those
two
two
simple
skeletons
skeleton.
on my list. My
Yeah.
bad.
What?
Yeah. Have you not seen the list?
I mean, what's the list?
Oh, I'll send
Bro,
you the
But
list
what-
after.
Is skeleton a level 2 or something?
No, it's level
No,
3,
no.
bro.
Bro,
How do you summon
I
You
was,
normal summoned it. He was
you normal summon it, bro.
Wait. Is that how you get it? Just by normal summon?
Bro,
There's no
bro.
like
No,
engine.
No, Marcus, Marcus.
Once a few
When you're
minutes.
playing, Marcus. When you're playing Sprite, yeah, and you got end phase Gizmek, normal summon skeleton, for fear in their eyes, they've already lost the game. It beats like 3 negates. It's crazy.
Wait, so you have to draw the skeleton and
What?
Gizmet, and you beat 3 negates.
No, but like, it's not like, oh, if I suddenly took out a combo. Like, it's just 2 cards. It's just a like generic going second tier deck.
It's-
It's just 2 sick cards to draw.
Henry,
No,
stop.
but like your deck knows, right? So you know the
It's not an
skeleton.
Orcus deck. It's not an Orcus deck. Like,
They
not
didn't do anything if you mill them.
it's just a good normal
It
summon.
doesn't do anything.
That's all it is, bro. It's just a good normal
It
summon.
doesn't do anything if you mill it. He milled it against me, and I was like, "What? How are you using it?"
That's the thing. I'm thinking, yo, did you know I heard it was on Orcus? I was like,
Wait,
yeah,
would it
can
not
you mill the
make more
cards? I was
sense
like, fair
if you
enough.
made the Mech Knight Gearsu card your
No.
normal summon?
No.
Nah,
You know what?
No,
Do you-
because
do
then
you
you're,
thought
No.
then you're activating an effect.
To be fair, did you thought about playing the trap so you can search the symbol skeleton?
No.
Does it lock you?
For that turn, yeah, it does. You can't use
Wait.
use hammers and crescendo.
Wait. For real, did you just see how he dead ass was like, no? Like, he was
Yeah.
just dead ass. He didn't think about it. He's like, no,
You didn't
definitely
crescendo,
not.
no.
You say that, bro. You would have worse than me at Abbey event other than Marcus. So other than Bay. So
Wait,
still
what?
mad. What? Huh?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh? I
The
didn't-
YOS.
Oh, yeah, I did better than you. Come on now. It's
Yeah,
fine.
other than you. It's crazy.
But yeah,
I wasn't there. I wasn't
Yeah, you were
there.
there.
nah, you were losing, bro. You were losing, bro.
Yeah.
I'd
was.
have beaten you, and then at Euros, we'd
I
have
think
100%
so.
played. You would have 100% played in last round of Swiss, and you'd knocked me out of top cut. That's what would have happened.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
We found the English events.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Mystic Warrior.
But that was just a fun day, bro. It was 3 AM. I was like, you know what?
Right, it looked
Getting
fun.
into
It
the
looked
Sprite
fun.
world, normal skeleton.
Normal skeleton, no.
I made some big zero processes valuable.
But yeah,
Back to Euros.
back to Euros.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry for the people listening and trying to hear for
Well,
Euros.
yeah,
Back to
so-
Euros.
So what even happens? So there was the Thursday gang. You and Bancroft spent like 9 hours on a coach.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't
Actually,
too
wasn't
bad.
bad. Actually,
What
wasn't
about-
bad.
We got to Fury on the coach. Like we were just on the coach, and like there were like
Okay.
random slots where you got to test. That wasn't too bad.
Follow
Also, by the
up.
way, it's not that deep, but can we talk about how Ollie Newton, yeah, he went like.
Oh my gosh, this
7-0
was
top
amazing.
event.
This was crazy.
No.
Okay, but you guys had to see the backstory. You guys had to, so we're just on the ferry, right? And Oliver Newton comes. And just like, I don't know if I want to play ABC or MathNet. Like everyone's saying, just play MathNet. He's like, I don't want to play Meta. I just want to play Rogue. And I'm like to him, just have fun with it. You're gonna go have fun, and if you top, you top. He's like, okay, I'm gonna make my ABC deck. He whips out the ABC engine. And he's like, how should I make this deck? And he just gets his box of staples and just starts putting in cards. He's like, should I go first or go second? And he just asked me questions. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't play ABC.
He actually made his deck.
I've
like,
no idea how that man tops.
Bro. He just made it in like 10 minutes. He got his box of staples and just
That guy
made
is
it.
sick. That guy is actually sick.
Let's go Gamma. Evenly in the side. I was like, okay, sure. And he just destroys. With this 2017 deck, just
He somehow
Great.
tops with it. He's somehow yet
Massive.
again tops.
massive congrats to him.
Yeah.
The ABC,
Yeah.
ABC cards are super fair, but
But
No,
Ollie
Ray Benji.
Newton is
No.
not fair. Ollie Newton is not fair, bro.
But bro, how is he being any good deck? I actually don't understand.
No,
I don't know.
bro. Ollie Newton the mini.
he
Let's
does.
be real.
He's like Giga Brain plays. He's
You were
like,
gonna say Giga Chad, weren't you? You were gonna say Giga Chad.
his plays. But you know what he was missing? A rivalry of the Warlords.
He was 100% missing rivalry
True,
warlords.
true.
So yeah, Friday comes around. This is the most confident I felt for an event ever, by the way, because I rock into the event at maybe like 3 p.m.
We're just chilling, bro.
I come literally. You two are already there. You're chilling. I walk over. I'm like, right, are we making any changes to the deck? Ben's like, I've already put my list in. I'm like, calm. That's everything I need to know. And I just have my list in, and it's done.
Oh, you guys just make me regret so much.
And then you should see. So as soon as we walk in, the tier players do not stop talking.
Literally.
And they're stressing. They're
Literally.
pulling their hairs out. Pump, dangerous. What do I do? Hand test. And honestly, they do not stop. They
No.
do not stop stressing until like 6:59. Like
Yeah.
I was
when
stressed.
I tell you,
I was
Yeah.
stressed.
like
We submitted like 4 hours ago at that point.
Yeah, I went and got tokens. I was walking around talking to people, catching up with people. We had a walk around. We went to a gas station. We had a chill
okay,
afternoon.
food.
We had a
Nah.
chill afternoon. I can't lie.
That event, I've aged like 10 years. Like, it was so much stress.
Day one
You missed out
Euros.
on de-aging.
Can we
in
talk
the,
about day one Euros? What the
pool.
fuck went on?
Can we talk
tonight?
about Friday as well? So when we talk about
Friday night.
the last part, like me, Betty, and Ben are so chilled. Like we
We're
go
so chill.
night, we just go. The swimming pool's empty. I assume everyone was like
Oh
This
yeah,
was
we
the
went
Crown
pool,
Plaza.
didn't we?
the
Oh, I
Crown
forgot.
Plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to the pool. Crown
Wait,
Plaza
no,
was so
while we
shocked.
while we were in the pool just like chilling, Chen was just stressing about his
Chen
deck
was
the entire
Yeah,
stressing
time.
about his deck the entire time. The
He
three
did
of
not
us,
come down.
we're just chilling in the pool with everyone. We're just swimming. We're not thinking about
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh. It's Peng. Like
The pool was so empty. I don't know what people were doing. Like what? Because the room was.
they were stressing about their tier decks, bro.
I'm sure everyone went like in the late night. You know, just
No, I had to
Getting
figure
games
out the combos because I built it on the Friday. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Why? I mean, you talk like.
we talked. Yeah, I think it was done
Yeah.
just as well with Dangers.
I don't get changed you decks.
No,
like-
Ben says play punk cards on the Thursday, so I'm like, I need
Wait,
to learn
trust
how to
him.
play this on the
Even though
Friday.
he's on plants, you're like, okay, play plant cards.
It's like it was like he was gonna. I couldn't convince him off of tiers. So like, if he's gonna play tier, at least play the best version.
I don't know which one's the best version. I'm not a tier player.
I'm not.
No,
So
punk
like, okay. So going into the event, I thought Danger Tier was best because I thought there would be a lot more sprite.
Yeah.
But because of how much tier there was, I think Punk was definitely better.
Okay.
Mm.
All the top players, yeah, tiers. So
No,
that's-
I think-
as a non-tier
I
player,
think I was
that-
playing the
that-
wrong tech cards. They were on Kurikara. I think that card was really good.
Were they?
Really? Really?
Who's
Oh.
on, who's on Kurikara?
The Luke Parks.
Yeah, he was on that, right?
and
Really?
Oh shit.
Was
Yeah.
Herman on?
Damn.
Herman's on it.
Oh, he was.
Wait, I need to
Oh.
tell Michael, bro. Don't
Yeah,
sell that card.
No, bro, it's already gone up. You know, they're like 27
much
each
is it?
now.
Oh, bro.
I think it's personally quite crazy because even if they don't stand by phase code, you can just tribute off their whole board as like sort of a kaiju, and then you just kill them because it's like 6k.
I need to give it.
Fair enough. Now the card's good. I didn't rate it that much. That's
Card's
cool.
gone up, yeah, bro. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Michael was selling them for a $5, man.
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember I
saw
looking at
Seven.
the WAF list before, and they were on Raigeki. It's basically that like you can danger into it, but it's actually not as terrible as Raigeki.
And it's an extender as well, right? Like,
Oh, the Starlight's still 100.
Yeah, it's a month
yeah,
super.
Mark is buying 3 Starlights. You know?
Actually,
No,
We
but
got
back
money
as
now.
well. I'm just saying, back in the day. Oh, we got money.
We got
Oh,
money.
no. I'm gonna get my beer. I'm gonna get.
I'm just terrified of how many sprite lists they're gonna put in Tikaboo versus Plant now.
I mean, like, I don't doubt
Making
it.
our roll with pieces.
It's still lose, you know. But actually, still lose.
I'm dying. No, I didn't know they were playing that card though. I didn't
I didn't know they were playing that card.
Same, same. I was actually clueless. I had no idea.
Do you know that card outs Bengalonsi, you know? That's crazy.
It doesn't outstrand baby.
It doesn't outstrand that, let's go.
Like, doesn't now like that's the thing with the plant. I know we're gonna like plant in a different video, whatever. But like, this didn't die to any of the power cards. Everything else died to.
The only one it does die to is like literally evenly, but then like a lot of people weren't playing evenly, so
Like, you don't die too
I
hard.
don't think
to-
it dies to evenly.
no, okay, not dies, but like it's a blowout card. I'd say it's a blowout card.
You know what it is?
I don't
I
think
didn't.
it is a
If I made
like,
full board, sometimes I wouldn't set the rivalry.
No, I
don't
think
know,
another
it's
benefit
controversial.
of the format was people weren't signing
No,
cards
especially
like
with, like, the
Cosmic. I think Cosmic was pretty big, right?
No, because people also on Lightning Storm. That was a weird one. So that's the thing. So if I was actually made full board and a rivalry, sometimes I wouldn't set it. But it's very weird if I had like the full board.
Yeah, like full board don't really need it because like
Your
have Dark
recursion
Roll
is so
Storm, have
crazy.
Dark Roll Storm, right?
I don't know. I was bare confused.
Yeah, they
when-
need something crazy to kill you. I don't think Dark Rule is that good versus Plant anyway.
It's
But
But
terrible.
no one.
Terrible.
But did anyone know to side it out versus you? I don't think
No,
so.
bro, it trades
No
for
one
Bengal
sided
Lancer.
out.
No, it trades
No,
for
no,
Bengal
no.
Lancer.
Well, I know, bro.
No, if anything, my top 128 and my top 64 guys told me they. Wait, was it? No, was it them? Someone told me they sided it inverse me.
Yeah, the people think
Everyone's
look, 'cause we make a
everyone's
big board.
siding against me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
same
kept
because
it
a
in, like,
a game one board is different to like a pro sideboard. So they're like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
No, I don't even think it's that. I don't think they know that Petal's coming back. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you literally, if you're going second, you want to kill the Plant player.
yeah.
to be fair, versus Sprite.
Petal
you
was the
just-
card of the event.
I think literally keeping in Super Poly if you're a tier player is better than Dark Ruler. Because
Yeah,
if you
same.
if you
I-
Super
I-
Poly with Reinhardt and the Strenner, that's mud. So they can't cheat any of your guys.
Yeah.
All of them.
I was watching Schmidt stream and he was saying, you just make gigantic and they don't do petal. Like obviously we know that as the plant
Yeah,
players. So
yeah,
obviously we just hold our stuff for the gigantic.
Yeah.
The gigantic is not resolving like ideally in like an ideal world. Because we have the Ricochet, like to make a gigantic and
To
make
be
it
fair,
resolve on a
Schmidt's
Ricochet.
list would have pounded Plant. Oh my
I
god.
don't-
Imagine Econ
Yeah.
taking Strenner. That's
Oh.
so much stress.
It's
I
stress.
think I had a really good matchup versus my deck. Like yeah, I had a really good matchup. But yeah, against
You know why he
normal Sprite though,
I thought Schmidt was going to win the event because his list was just so good.
It's so good.
no, but he just got unlucky, like you said. And it's like he knows the stats on his deck, and like he knows the hands he loses. It's unlikely. He just
Yeah.
is hitting that
It's
unlikely
like,
range.
there's like more than one right deck for an event.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's true.
Hmm.
Oh, it was so much stress watching top four feature.
Oh my god.
I thought I was.
so-
Once we saw,
Okay,
once we saw
okay.
Dice
Honestly,
Okay.
I was
we were
happy
like,
to take second place.
Okay,
Like,
can we,
I want to-
Can we slow down? Like we talk about day one first, okay, and then we'll
Okay,
talk
sure.
about that because I'm not gonna lie. The second I was knocked out of Top Cut, I was in stress mode the entire time. Like maybe that's just me.
Oh, I was
Wait,
like,
talking about day
You were
one?
on the
if
you were on the
Marcus wins
kids
into this
like the entire
person,
time.
it's over.
Are we going back to day one?
We'll start with day
Like
one.
I said,
So
like I said, day one. Mental about
Anyway,
that was
anyway.
crazy.
Wait, where do we got up to the pool? I think.
So we got pool.
Oh, we got
We had pool time. Chen was somewhere else, probably with Zahab, and then day one. Stress. 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. Whenever round was it 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Bro,
Round
I
one
showed
went
up late, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got food. I showed up at like 10 to 10. You man didn't want to
way
eat.
too relaxed.
Yeah, I turned up. I think
Bro,
I
I
think
do.
I turned up like 9ish. I was like, I wanted to like do some test hands, because like, I just wanted to have cards in my hand. I didn't want to feel like I just woke up and went straight into round one.
I hear that.
And then like we were chilling, we were talking. Round one goes up. I
New
play
online pairing system.
online pairing system. Apparently, you
No,
can
that
block
wasn't
people.
it. Oh my god.
That was wild. Like
Yeah.
you put on your thing, you could just put in anyone's cousin
And
and
you
just
can
drop it.
Cosy and drop them. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Damn,
Kings to be
bro.
worked out. Kings to be worked out.
Bro, did you see that feature got taken away like 4 rounds in? What do you mean?
I think
They
it was like earlier than that. I think it was
Yeah, they
earlier
took
than
it
that. I
away.
think
They
it was
took it away. It was
It
hilarious.
was quick. They were like, wait a minute.
But yeah, so like round one. Do we want to talk about like all of our rounds or nah?
No.
That's a lot
I
long.
think
No, that's
too
too
much.
long. I think that's
It's
too
If
just
long.
like plan, we can just
we
keep
can
we
talk
can just
about
keep planning
losses.
stuff
We
really
can talk
Yeah.
about
That's
losses.
That's like 6.
Yeah. Wait.
I think we can each talk about losses since we all made top cut. Like we didn't
Yeah,
have
true,
any, like,
true.
it's like
So my day one loss, my only day one loss. It was the most stressful match. One of the most stressful matches of my entire tournament. There was 3 stressful matches. My round 2, my top 64, and my top 32. But round 2, that was fucked. This guy, pendulum player, literally just playing pendulum, magicians and shit. And he
it's one of them ones.
he just like opens it all, game 1, and I look at my hand, I'm like, I've got Mystic Mine, I've got Dark Ruler, and I'll still lose because he's just got fucking time pendulum graph and I can't outdo anything about it. And then game 2,
Okay,
I win. I go first, I win. Game 3, I evenly him. I get rid of 6 cards. And he just keeps time pendulum graph, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm going 1-1 at Euros, like, fuck's sake. And then this
I
guy,
thought you were gonna win game 3 because you started comboing off,
yeah,
and
start
then when
calling.
when his turn rolled around, he just goes pendulum
He
call.
just goes pendulum call. I'm
Sets
just like,
up his
fuck.
scale.
He goes pendulum call, and then he just like resolves it, and then he just activates the scale, pendulum graph, pops in 2 of my cards. Then next turn, I draw, I start playing, I go to kill him, and he goes time pendulum graph, sends another 2 cards. Like fuck. And the next turn, he just draws for turn, activates another pendulum call, and then just like lose another 2 cards. I'm just dead. Like I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, why is this my life?
But no, like I said to you, bro, like it was an anomaly. You'll be fine as long as you don't
Happens,
queue
right?
into, like
Yeah.
you won't queue into that stuff later. You'll literally run it.
Yeah, like I accepted that I was just losing that game. There was no way I was winning it. But it's what it is. Bancroft, what was your losses game day 1?
Bro, Betty. You were saying about how like you're like picking like stressful matches. Every match, this whole event was stress. Every single match was a
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. This deck is so hard, bro. There's like no like easy matchups. Like round 1, game 1, I got fucking nib crowed. I was like, my deck's decided to ignore nib.
You know how like
Crowed.
everyone says, "Oh, Danger Tier has such a free sprite matchup." It's not free
It
because
doesn't.
you have to
Nothing's
work for it.
free.
You have
You
to
have to
work,
work
bro.
for it
Like I said,
every
with a
time.
kid deck, bro, you just accept, bro. Every time you go second, you're gonna sweat to break a board out. It's not
Yeah.
easy.
Oh,
You're gonna be milling random cards, like not
You
even
have to
guaranteed
sweat.
mills.
Yeah, you have to
Random
sweat.
mills, bro.
Like,
Like,
I smashed quite a few sprite pellets, but none of them were free.
None of them are free. Like, if I go to my sprite matchups, against Bradley Hayward, game 1, I get Dark Ruler B cupped. Mine B cupped. Peak.
so smart. Yeah.
Game 2, I make him start and break his board, and then like game 3, he chooses to start, which is interesting, and like I kind of play for his board, but like it's stress. It's stress. I then played Adventure Sprite, and I lost to that because Right is broken against my deck. And then I played Ericos on Sprite. He goes first. I break his board. He top decks Dark Ruler. Yeah, I lose. It happens. Like it's peak. Like every round against Sprite was stress.
It's crazy. You can do it on an X. Like you can do it with 8 wins. Like you could actually,
Yeah.
you could have topped that event with 8 wins.
Yeah,
It's pretty like nuts.
every match was stress. But no. So my two non-wins day 1, a draw and a loss, was to Tier and Tier. Both in
Really?
time. Both in time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, well, okay, actually, that's a lie. 1 wasn't in time. I actually got smoked in like 15 minutes. It was against Puncture. I was like, oh, no.
Oh, not like this.
But then, same guy, I played in top 128. I won roll, duelled him, 2 in like 10 minutes. It was sick. I was actually so sick.
Oh.
That was my day 1.
Well, unfortunately, Marcus has nothing to add here because. Oh wait, you got a draw. Oh wait, you got a draw day 2. I'm lying. Okay.
That's a cool story. There's an interesting story to that.
Right, Chen, where'd you lose? Day 1.
I lost round, I think 1 and 7. Oh, someone was just like, it was just his day. He crossed out my Dark Ruler, looked at the rest of my hand. It was like red Reaper, and I drew Ghost Reaper for turn. Oh, it just wasn't it.
Bro, wait, did you actively choose to play Reaper?
No, I think Reaper was really good.
I think it was bad, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Wait,
So
wait,
bad.
wait, wait, wait,
I'm on the
wait,
side
wait a
of thinking-
sec.
I think
Wait a
it's bad.
sec. Wait.
It was in my deck by accident.
Like, bro, your whole deck is designed to break boards. Like, if you're playing Super Poly and Dark Ruler no more, it's just like you draw any two, like Reaper and one of the. I feel like you just like.
No, we weren't designed to break the board in the mirror, so we needed cards to win the mirror.
I know what you mean, but I don't think Cherries is enough. I'd have played
Well,
either Droll.
I regret playing Reaper because I didn't play enough Danger Tears for it to matter.
That's fair enough.
I played against a lot of fair tier decks. They were like, I'm gonna
Did you?
summon like 2 fusion monsters, set 2 traps and path.
Wow. I like never played those.
And I was
I like
like,
tier matchups. I gone. Yeah.
like I lost the Direst roll versus a few of them, and they set up their board. I'm like, they negate all my tier effects, and then once they burnt all their interrupts, I'm like, cool, I'll just E-telly for game.
Yeah, sick. I rate that.
It's great.
All of my tier opponents was Danger tier or Pug tier. It was wild.
I played branded tier like round 11,
Oh, what?
10.
Yeah, some of them just got deep because
Yeah.
all they played against was just Sprite and other pure
Well,
tier decks.
so this one was a sketchy one because he activated the tier effect and then he milled double deck and be only one, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like that could actually be
Oh.
scary. Like I was like,
No, that's
"Fuck."
interesting. That's interesting. He was probably playing Prosperity then.
Yeah, he was.
Right.
He was. Yeah,
Wow.
he was playing
the
more like
anti-card
a
deck.
control deck.
It's already
Yeah.
been discovered.
It's already been discovered, bro. The anti-Mox
No.
Patelli. Oh no. Like it was scary. It
Rivalry
was
us,
scary
bro.
though. I mean, I 2-0'd him, so I don't care too much. But like, it was like when I saw that mill of double deck be only one, I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
we just lose, bro.
yeah.
Just back up.
Or you just have to pray you draw in perm and you just set it opposite it.
Literally, it's the only way. And then I have to kill him. He has to be dead. Like,
Yeah. I think this format, every deck needed something unfair, which is why like Vanilla Sprite was like just novel one.
agreed.
Ash is novel one.
I really like Brave. I think at the end of the day, Brave Sprite is probably the best deck.
Mhm.
Best deck. It's definitely up there, right? Like
I think it's up there. Schmidt's Sprite is probably the best one, but I think the Adventure Sprite. Was
No, I
cool,
feel like
right?
you can just. I feel like you can just play Schmidt's cards in the Brave Sprite deck probably.
what? Like
No.
tell you with rights.
I
I
feel
think
like you
it
can.
makes the deck more consistent because obviously he's got a game plan with all the other cards and like adding more cards reduces.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
game plan.
hmm
He knows his FTK, like Mystic Mind, Peacock, go second, and he knows if he goes first, he's just favored. Like, in my like that's from what I assume the theory was.
Yeah, I haven't properly seen his list, but I know the beat cop thing is just crazy. Like I actually just, I think this is, I think it's like one of the things that like, just breaks his list apart from everything else, just because it's actually just another win con for mine.
That's fair enough.
Ben, what were your losses?
Did you lose?
One, I lost to Flunder.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We
It's
take those
like-
losses.
I had the mistake. I had the Minder stall through the Feathered stuff, but he had the Horizon to tribute.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
I had a draw in time to a 60-card Dragon Link thing. Like, yeah, no, that was my. I fully admit that one was my fault.
was it a UK guy? Was it Pasha?
No, it was Italian.
Okay, fair enough.
Pasha. Oh, the guy.
Big up Pasha, bro.
The
Big
guy.
up.
Side note,
The guy.
Side note, shout out all our Italian watchers, bro, because some, you know what it is?
Oh my god.
We've got
oh
a big
my
following
God.
in Italy, and they're all so nice. All the Italians that came up to me,
Literally, bro.
oh, nicest guys, man. But I forgot his name. My top 128 opponent. You know, he's always
Wait.
talking to me one day too. Look, big up that guy.
Wait, is this
So
event
I
on
love it.
Neuron yet? Because I want to know my Italian.
No, it's not on your end. That it's not on your end
Okay.
yet. But
Well-
there's an Italian Rika player too, and he
Italian
said
Rika
he got the
player.
idea from you.
Yeah,
There's four
yeah,
Rika
yeah.
that actually topped. There was three of us, and there was one other guy.
Yeah. But you know what? Actually,
You got my
yeah. When we found out we had an Italian fan base, you know what? I have an Italian fan base. Oh,
You have an Italian fan base. They
nuts.
love plants.
Nuts.
Plant best deck.
Plant best deck.
Plant gang.
Plant gang.
Right.
But like, yeah,
Love that.
honestly, there were people coming up to us. That's crazy, bro.
I love the Italians.
I love the Italians now. You know what?
Rate
Yes.
that.
I can't
Do you go
remember.
back to-
I can't remember your name, but he added me on Facebook, and he's sound. And we stared at each other a lot, but he's sound. Shout out to
Oh,
you, Italian man.
That was the
That
one. That was the one
guy,
Bancroft.
that guy.
That's the one.
You
That's
always
yeah,
say
that's Minecraft guy. Yeah,
He
yeah.
said
I
hello
played
to me
with
at the
top
hotel.
64.
That's
Sorry?
hilarious.
He was in the hot tub. Was
No,
he?
he said hello to me at the hotel.
Oh, he's not.
Oh.
Imagine.
Obviously, he was in the
He
hot
was in the hot
tub.
tub.
Like, what?
So yeah, day one finished at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, right at
It
night.
was so long. We
It
had the
was
longest
so long.
gaps between rounds because it's like a
Yeah.
new system, and they want
It
like
was
when everything was
fucked,
finished,
bro.
they like put a gap just to make sure there wasn't any errors.
Yeah, it was so
but
fucked. So at 11:30, 12, round the day ended. Rounds
9
were off.
rounds.
9 rounds were done, and we were like, me and Ben were like, we need food. I'm not going to bed without food. Everyone else was like, we're going home. We're going bed.
I spent like 14 euros on pasta. I took the L
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
went to bed.
So,
Massive.
so me and Ben, we knew one road in this entire city that had food, and at like 12:30ish, we got there on our scooters,
Just scooted.
scooting around the city, trying to find this one alley that had food place open, and it was this like, it was just Boss Man's like, just what even was it? It was a burger place, right? I guess
It's like half burger, half chicken shop.
yeah. I want to say chicken shop, but I didn't see much chicken, so like.
I think the place from the Sunday was like much better.
Yeah. But like it was fine. It was, you know what? By the time we got our food, it was like 12:45, 12:30, 12:45. I was
It was
happy to have
filling. It
food.
was food. Like
Yeah,
that's
Um, and then I get home at 1 a.m. I'll wait up for a bozo to make sure he gets home safe. 2 a.m., 2:30, I go to
My
bed.
man.
No, rate that.
And then
I never
me,
seen him, to be honest.
yeah, but the thing is, right, your guys are different. Me, Marcus, and Connor, we woke up at 7 a.m. and we went
Oh,
to
we're
the
built
pool.
different.
We went
Oh,
to
we
the
woke up at
pool.
6. No, we woke up at 6.
Oh, we woke up at
We woke up at
6.
half 6.
It was early,
Left
bro.
at 7.
Different.
7.
Wham. Chilled, bro.
That's
We
wild.
went to
On
swim
day
for
two.
like 45.
Day two.
Yeah, day 2 before Top Cut, we went for like a 45-minute swim in the morning in someone else's hotel. Not even our hotel.
Not even your hotel.
Not even our
Oh.
hotel.
Oh.
Oh, wait, we forgot. We got fucked up. We all got
Oh.
fucked up. Bro,
Oh, the
the
mosquito bites.
mosquitoes. Oh my
side
god.
topic.
Bro, side
Oh,
topic.
open windows
Come
in
on,
Belgium in
Yeah,
the summer.
come on,
like
bro.
we literally
See this?
got
Or open
assaulted by
windows.
mosquitoes. We left the window open the first night we were there, and we got all fucked up.
That's
We
why I
were
didn't wear my
fucked.
jersey.
That's why, yeah,
Okay,
day,
spoke-
yeah, that's
it
why
was-
day
it was
2.
too tight.
Yeah. Like, I was wearing a t-shirt until I went on stream, and I could not be able to take my jersey off. But like, oh my god, it was.
Yeah.
They were all fucked. I got
Yeah.
a little bit fucked. So I didn't get as bad. It's like Sam got it. I think Sam and Bancroft got it the worst.
Oh, mine was so bad.
Yeah,
I
bro.
remember-
Like Sam's arm was like almost just
It
red.
wasn't even just his arm. Like it literally started like here, and like it went all the way up, all over his chest and his back, and then it was like halfway up this side of his face and all over his head. Like it was
Yeah.
so bad. It was so
It
bad.
was-
It's like bed bugs as well, wasn't it?
I think I don't know, to be honest. Either way, we just died. We got assaulted.
we got munched.
Yeah,
Then
literally.
day 2 started.
Day 2 started.
I
After I
was very
swam.
sick in my hotel.
Like
It was
so,
great.
me, Ben, and Betty didn't want to go on stream day 1 just purely because like if we went on stream,
People would
maybe
see-
the deck
people
would
could
get
see the
leaked.
deck,
You had a bit
yeah.
more time to look into it. So let's just go. Like, I felt very confident that I was up in
Doing
the
well.
event. I don't know where I'd finish in top. Like, obviously, you can get unlucky, but
You were confident
Yeah,
we were making
we-
Top Cut, like very
yeah,
confident.
we were confident. So it didn't make much sense. So day 2 happened, and since I was 9-0, they wanted to stream me, and I played, and my opponent scooped up very early. He bricked game 1 and game 2 had it evenly. He scooped up very early and didn't get to see my cards, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then Betty went on stream.
Then I was
the next
round.
week.
So he was round 10. I was round 11, and this is where my day kind of it took a turn. So even though I won this match, we saw the power of the Altergeist Mine deck, and that was not my last trip to the Mystic Mine that weekend, lads.
I
That,
don't know how
We
you
thought
won,
it was
like,
the last one.
no,
matchup was like
the matchup was impossible. But I rewatched it back. I haven't rewatched it. I want to watch it with the Pack commentary, to be honest, because apparently Pack was saying I played really well, and that's
No, you played really
Fuck.
well. No, I watched it. You played so
Yeah.
well.
Is this
But
for your
you-
Top Cut match?
No, it's the round.
Round
round
11.
11. Yeah.
It's
haven't
like he
seen
just
it, I haven't
he
seen
just
it.
like he just played around
Six.
with the he just played around all his loose cards, and I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I definitely would have like walked into it. I
Yeah.
think.
So yeah, I played well. I honestly, I was feeling so good after that match, because I felt like I was playing well the entire time, and then like I win, I beat the Altergeist Mine deck. They see some of the combos, they don't see everything. Then for me, round 12, I checked the pairings. And I'm like Herman Hansen,
But
and I'm like, my guy, I've played too many luxury matches with Herman and I go over, I walk over to him, I'm like, right, let's go. I take him over to our match. We sit there, we get deck checked, we're just chatting shit. At one point, we're just talking, and he's like, he looks like, he like pulls me in, he's like, is that Luke Tyler sitting next to us? And then Luke Tyler hears this, and he's like, oh yeah, that's me, hi Herman. And it was just so funny, it was just funny. And yeah, I lose, is what it is. Herman's better than me, smile. And then...
It's not better than rivalry. I sacked him. I'm gonna be real. I played Herman 2 in round 11. We were the only 2 XLs left.
Yeah.
I won the Dyro, and I got really lucky. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Not really lucky. I just won the Dyro. I think I was favorite. Game 2, he skilled me. Game 3, I wanted. Yeah. I was started. I think Tears struggled to break our board. I think the deck's very favored versus Tears starting.
Yeah. Bancroft, what's that noise?
Noise.
I don't know. I can just hear it's like leather moving on a chair. Is what I'm hearing.
I don't know, bro.
Is Shen still here? Do you two want to talk about your day 2?
Yeah.
I think Chen did, but oh well.
Is Chen awake?
Do I want to? I don't feel like I want to.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I might end up slagging off
Successfully,
a Frenchman who
somehow.
slow played me, but we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah, no, my date. Oh yeah, sorry, my draw. That's the one thing I need to talk
Oh,
about.
yeah.
I'm 11. I'm thinking, I'm feeling good. I'm like, I'm gonna get 12. I'm feeling it. Not too far. I'm feeling good about myself.
Yeah.
Round 12. My opponent starts with Flunder cards, and I am like, fuck me. How the fuck am I 11-0 and I get queued into Flunder round 12? I get down paired into and I'm
Flunder.
like, fuck me, man. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. So yeah, we just went into a draw. Because we were like mystic minding each other. Like he mystic mind me and I mystic mind him. One thing I was like super weird. I was tilted. So basically, it was like a mystic mind thing, and I'm drawing, and I'm like not trying to like, I'm just trying to bluff, kind of like not bluff, but I'm just trying to think. Because I've run out of glamour targets, right? But technically, I have an out. Like he knows I can out it, but I'm just trying to act like when I want to out it. But then the judge is looking at me, the plant cards, and he calls over another judge, and then like he's trying to tell the judge I'm trying to slow play, and he looks me dead in the eyes and just says, "You have an out." And I was like, "What? Like, can a judge even ask that? Like in front of my opponent? Like, what am I supposed to say?"
Definitely not.
No,
I was on tilt.
Definitely not. No. That's so weird. What?
I was taking tilt.
Okay,
Like the thing is, I'm like, wait, is he gonna slow play me? Is he gonna call him up? Because he brought another judge, like a higher up judge. Like you could tell, this other judge he brought up is super experienced. I see him everywhere, and I think like
That's
I don't
so
know
weird.
if I was
That's so
gonna-
weird. That's so weird.
That was so weird. Like, I didn't know if he was trying to like bring it up, and I was like honestly so on tilt. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know this.
I'm
That's so random.
11-0 right now. Is he trying to like? He's
What's
trying to accuse me of
say?
cheating? Like,
Yeah.
no, is he trying to accuse me of
That's so
malicious
weird.
cheating?
Yeah.
I know, like that is super peak.
I need like my only
I think
win
it
card right.
shows- Yeah, go on.
My only win card right now is my opponent slips and plays in like that's what I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to like maliciously stall. I'm trying to like my win card right now if he misplays, and if he knows I don't have an out, he's just gonna honestly I was on tilt and I lost that game.
Yeah.
I feel like judges acting like that like shows like how much differently mine is treated compared to like every other card in the game.
Yeah, 100%. Honestly,
Like it's crazy.
I'm hoping this event told them that Mystic Mine needs to be
same.
banned, because
Like,
Mystic
very
Mine
steep.
was in. But I feel like it was in almost every single match of Top Cut on stream.
You have to play it like if you want to
Literally
win. It's
have
just
to play it.
You have to
the
play
card
it.
the card just increases your win probability. Like
Yeah.
Bro, the
because
card's
you win.
mental.
It just like it trades into like if in a room everyone's playing combo and this card just
Yeah.
says deals with combo, then
Yeah,
it's
like,
tough
why
not
wouldn't
to.
you?
Like it's just tough not to.
Legit. But yeah. So that was Swiss. Marcus got first. Ben got 8th. Bancroft, what did you get? Like 90 something,
Nine-
right?
97th, joint
That's
97th, by the way. So we've got the exact same tiebreaker.
Chen, what did you get?
78th or something.
I got 18th. You know what? Okay, real talk. What's sick? If they cut to top 32, then all three of us, all the three of Plant Guy made it. All three of Plant
Yeah.
Guy made it.
Yeah, but they didn't.
I know.
They didn't.
But like, it's like it's like am I like how I'm saying is like in my head, if that was a YCS,
Yeah, no.
then all three of us would have made the top 32 in that YCS.
If it was a YCS, That was sick.
That would have
Like,
been
so sick.
amazing.
Yeah, that would have been an
But-
amazing feeling.
Yeah, either way, yeah. We yeah. Then top 128. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot. The entire weekend, by the way, this venue was hot.
So
This
hot.
venue was hot. It was a little bit better on Sunday, but it was
You know
really
what? Is
hot.
it me or did they turn on aircon like randomly?
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
day?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I swear. Some
randomly on
Sunday,
Sunday, they
put the aircon on.
They just turned on aircon. I was
Yeah.
like,
We're
what?
like, wait, championship Sunday, top cut. I'm like, aircon boys.
Yeah, literally.
You
So
only afford it for one day.
So I remember at least twice this weekend, I left the venue, found my Lime scooter, and went to the petrol station to get water for me and the boys. Me and the boys got water, okay? Like, I came back with like 5 bottles of water and just started handing them out to everyone. Because I was
No,
like,
no.
we need this.
Oh.
Like,
No,
Yeah.
I bet it was a
remember
massive lifesaver for that.
It was,
No,
water there was like €5. They were farming.
Literally.
The
Oh.
food-
No.
Venue
Come on,
venue is
come on,
just
bro.
stealing money. Just designed to steal money.
You need to embrace the gremlin lifestyle. The toilet water
oh,
went
fuck off, bro, fuck off.
Oh no, that's
no,
great.
no.
The
No, even
toilet
I
tap
see that
water
there.
went
the
in.
toilets continuously smell like shit. Like if
Yeah,
you went,
bro,
in, they
bro.
just they
It's
just
not so bad.
It was
bad.
there was
It was
because they weren't
bad.
they're like I've been to really nice venues where there's so many toilets, but that one there was like
There was 2 sets of
not
toilets,
many.
bro. Like, I swear.
Also, can I say the woman who's cleaning, actual MVP. She's about for like 3 days.
yeah, bro. She was,
Actually,
I felt bad for her, bro.
So
Yeah,
badly.
but yeah, that was all I'm saying. There was so much water consumed. I think I drank like 5 of those water bottles over Saturday. Saturday? Yeah, probably Saturday.
I had people nicking water from me. I was like,
yeah. It was
Yeah.
tragic, bro.
Not surprised.
Trying to
Well,
get through it.
At least it wasn't a US event where water was banned.
True, literally true.
Someone's there, bro.
But yeah,
Too broken.
so top cut.
Not cut.
We lose a man.
We lose our favorite blue head plant duelist,
That's in the
unfortunately.
chat, boys.
That's in the chat. We
I've
say
heard
goodbye.
drawing twin and no local access every
It's
game
so sad.
isn't very good.
To be fair, like from 3 of us, bro. Like I'm sorry you had to be the one to break. I'm just sorry. Like we played so
Of course
many
it
matches.
had to be you as well.
Like,
what is it? We played what? We
We
were already
were-
playing like
we were.
36 rounds
Yeah.
already, and like one break. I think that's probably it's low.
Like
Yeah.
not, I didn't break once at all, and I was like, I just broke twice in a row. It was
Sorry,
there's
bro.
so much time to that deck.
Yeah. I mean, so follow up. So you lost top 128, which is sad. But then so after you bricked, first game of top 64, I look at my opening hand and I'm like, Primula's my only way to my only monster. And I'm going first. And I'm like, I literally had to do Dryas Pass. And it was sketchy. I ended up in a 25-minute game in the Mystic Mine, and it was horrendous. It was horrendous. And then, like, game 2, and I lose that game as well. I lose that game. So then I know I've got 15 minutes left to win 2 games in a row with this plant deck, but my opponent's reading every single card. And it was stressful. And then, like, there was, like, 35, 40 seconds in the round. I present my deck to my opponent. I've won game 2. I'm expecting to go second, get fucked up by Red Resonator. And then he's just like, he presents the deck, we cut, pass back, and he's like, you start. And I'm like, what? Like, why is he making me start?
You did a sewing healer play.
Huh?
You did a sewing healer.
Yeah, I just did something healer. I went, I played round hand trap, so I like,
Yeah.
unexpected die, Petal had Princess,
Yeah.
and then he went,
I mean, it makes sense, right? Like,
yeah,
it's
like, I get
hard
it.
for like him to go first. No
Yeah,
start.
no, it makes
set up the
perfect sense.
board.
It makes perfect sense.
Oh wait, so you went Petal Princess and
Petal
you
Princess.
made the Dryas with the Princess.
Yeah, no, so I made Dress Princess, whatever, and then yeah, just activate sewing.
Yeah.
He
Well,
he
you
looked at-
activated the sewing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I activated sewing. I was risky.
No,
Bro.
but you could have played around it.
Kinda, yeah.
You had that Petal.
If you had Petal, you could have done like the Melius gain 1.2.
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I knew that play as well, so I kept that play in the back of my head so I could do the 1.2 gain. But yeah, so I go healer effects. I did thingy chain link 1 anyway, then chain link 2 twin, and then healer effect gain, and he goes gamma. And I'm like,
Can't.
no. So healer effect is chain link 1, right?
Okay.
So healer effect chain link 1. He goes gamma. I'm like, chain princess tribute healer for cost, and then he just gives me the handshake, and I'm like, Like, nice, okay. And I just like felt like shit because I was just like, it didn't feel like I hate these guys. I hate this, bro.
Yeah, nah. I only went into time once throughout the day.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
the
was
only
just
time.
like
That's the only
a-
time I went to time as well, which is even crazier. And then if you want to watch me get bullied on stream, then to go watch Top 32 feature match. Smile.
Jen, how was your run in 64? Now we're in 64
I don't want
stage.
to talk. I just got the impossible matchups.
Yeah. You played Schmidt, right?
I played Schmidt in top 64.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. After playing Dinkham Fam, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got Fam in top 128.
Yeah.
He's the Junks guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Junks
Oh,
guy.
okay. Another shout out. Shout out the Junks guy, bro. All them guys seem really nice.
Yeah,
You can
I've
find us
played
with Junks
Yeah.
guy.
I've played Dinkham Fam a
He's
couple of
really
times.
Honestly,
He's sound.
yeah. All seem like lovely people.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have like a bad opponent this weekend. Like I had like a couple that were like, but like they
Yeah.
seemed fun. They were fun when I was playing them, so it's fine.
I had
Really?
one
But
who
This
not
Euros
names,
was stress.
but this Euros was very stressed.
I had a theory. I couldn't get shot because I didn't know what my cards did.
I mean, it checks out, right? Like,
bro, when you said that,
probably
when
gonna
you
shot.
said that, I was dying. I was dying.
I was like,
checks
bro,
out.
everyone was so nice. Everyone was so
Everyone
nice.
was
to
so
me. Wait a
nice.
minute.
Wait a minute, they can't shock me on my cards. They don't know what they do. That's crazy, bro.
But
Um,
Unjokes also like everyone I played against was so nice.
They were.
It helps. Have something in the works, I think, for like next format that no one's gonna know what the cards do again if it actually works out.
Let's go.
Let's
guys.
go.
Let's go for Ben.
Oh,
Ben
Ben, if
Reading
it turns out to be tier 1, you know I'm playing it this time.
This time, Chin's on it.
I'm being serious. I genuinely think I have something that's like planned. It's basically planned
He's the
again.
genius, bro. Ben is
Oh,
the
shit.
genius.
Nah, no, bro.
If you tell me to play Plant, Dark Chord, FDK, or something like that, you know I'm on it.
And then Bancroft, unfortunately, bit the dust to European
No,
champion.
we're still in 64.
What do you mean
Yeah.
still at 64?
Now we just got to 32. We're doing
No,
we're doing
32. Oh, we're doing a
Oh, we got-
story.
32.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
Okay,
bro, we
okay.
did amazing. We got the BLS and we got
We got
gas.
the BLS.
We
That's
made it.
Top row of this podcast got the BLS. Sad.
Babe, let me tell you about my day. Okay. Top 64, yeah? Top
Yeah.
64. 4K money match. I win die roll. I say to my opponent, you go first.
Bro, I'm so confused because I'm next to him. I am next to him. I'm like, what the fuck? Does he know his opponent's on go second deck? He's like, cool. He does his game. You go back to you.
Yeah, come. It's like, he is baffled. He does sprite things. I imperm his jet. He passes. I go. Dark Crawler. Normal Summon Rhino Heart. He has no interruptions. GG. Game 2. He goes first. A set 2 pass. Done. Okay, I'm back. Easy, bro.
I love
Easy,
that.
bro.
I love that.
Imagine going first. No. So, okay, so the actual reason was, like, all of day 1 and 2, my win rate going first against Sprite was about 10%. And my win rate going second was literally 100%. I was like, CBA. Like,
You were just like
math
mathematics.
checks out. Yeah.
It was just funny, bro. He just said on vibe, bro. I'm gonna let you start. It's next to
Yeah.
go for. Oh yeah, bro. I can break your ball. It's just so funny.
Yeah. So top 32 happens.
Oh, yeah.
But me and
Can we
Bangkok get
talk
paired
about
against each
actually?
other.
We get
Me and
paired
Bangkok.
against each other.
So yeah. So top 32 happens. These two get paired against each other.
We're like, fuck me, man.
Yeah. I'm a few tables
no.
down. So pre top 32, I was sat next to Owen Wilson, who I played in top 32 of UK Nats, and I was like, oh, I'm beating you in Top Cut again, am I? Like literally, I was chatting shit to him the entire time, and then literally pairings go up, and I'm like, oh, I'm not playing Owen. That's peak. And then they pick my table. Then I'm walking over, I check my phone, and I see Nick Burgess sent me the message. Your opponent is on Altergeist mine. And I'm like, I'm just literally just there, like, fuck me, my run's over.
You're
I
like,
walk
"There's
over,
no way."
I walk over, I sit there, I sit down, I start talking to my opponent. He seems like a lovely guy. He tells me he top 4'd YCS Brighton or some shit. And I'm like,
Well,
yo,
that was like
fair play to
12
you.
years ago.
I'm like, yo, that's like as old as me, fair play. And then we're talking, and then then the judge comes over, and he's like, oh, there's a repair.
Massive weight. I'm against Bangkok. I'm like, wait, we're not against. I want Dyro, so.
Yeah.
Your hammer's broken too, right? Like you said,
Yeah, it was
hammer's
broken.
And
Yeah,
he's
we
like,
all got
yeah.
first time.
And he's like, and the guy, and the judge, like, he's like, repair? and then he like disappears for a bit, and then he comes back and he's like, yeah, it should be getting repaired. You can just sit around if you want. The German guy gets up and he just walks into the crowd and starts talking to Drunk's Playground guys. I'm like, fuck's sake. And I'm like, fuck my life. I'm just sat there.
It's true.
I'm just sat there.
Just said like you can leave. Like...
Literally. I'm just sat there spinning on my little spinny chair. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just sat there waiting to see what happens.
After 30 minutes later,
Literally 10, 15 minutes later, I get up, put my stuff in my bag, I walk over to the feature match, to the Top Cut area. I'm like, ask a judge what's happening, and he's like, oh, repair, and then
30 minutes we waited. I think we waited
literally so long. And I see you guys, I'm no longer there, no longer playing each other. I'm like,
and then
like,
we both win. We both win, profit.
Win.
And then
we get top 16.
Then I hopefully look at my phone, and I'm like, it's the same guy, and I'm pissed.
Yeah,
and I was like pissed. I go over, I get bullied, and it's sad.
Yeah. How many people like got repaired that round?
I think it was just you two, bro. I
think we just got swapped.
I swear down, I think it was just you two.
I think it was just the 97.
Was it half an hour?
Yeah.
The 97 thing.
So yeah, basically what they said, the judge, because literally when my German opponent got up and went into the crowd, the judge from the feature match area, he just sat down and I just got to know him for like 25 minutes, and he was a lovely guy.
You know what I think could have happened?
Yeah.
I think Bancroft and his guy was 97, and then since maybe the tiebreakers could have changed.
Yeah,
like the bracket doesn't change.
Yeah. So basically what he's saying was that two people got basically they fucked up the pairings on them because it's a bracket thing, basically.
But the tiebreakers changed.
Yeah, and they're pre-done, and then because the physical, it's like a paper bracket they had printed out, and then the bracket on the system changed, so it just like it messed it up.
I mean, that makes sense, but it's still mad.
Yeah, it's mad. And basically they were trying to fix it in between top 128 and top 64, and they hadn't fixed it. So yeah, they did it afterwards, and it was fine. So both you win top 32. I'm gassed. Yeah, I was a little bit down because I was like, I can't be there, but I was gassed because I was like, my boys.
It's pretty sad that we had to play against top 82. It made one of us get top 8, but it was pretty sad.
But then then you guys were playing top 16 against each other. Yeah. I was like, that's sad that one of them's out, but at least we got a disciple in top 80 euros. That's sick, baby. That is sick.
I'll explain the matchup though. Okay, we redo the dice roll, and I lose the dice roll. I'm like, fuck. And Bancroft starts, and I see my hand. I see Mystic Mine. I'm like, yes, okay, we can do this. Bancroft plays. He's milling he's getting through all his deck, and he hits a Galaxy Cyclone. And I look at my hand. I'm like, I'm fucked. Okay, draw. Rivalry of the Warlords. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, baby. Mystic Mine. Set rivalry. I create the Shredder. I play it beside Sheet 2. I thought it was weird. And I was like, just in case there's any weirdness, so I could do some end phase stuff. Because I wanted to do PATEL stuff too, just so it's in the graveyard. Then I win that game. Game 2 I misplayed. Game 3.
Yeah, peak. My hand game was so shit, but I don't think it mattered anyway. I think my
game 3 was like, bad.
Yeah. Like,
I think it's tough for you that.
And like stop you from playing. I
think it's very unfavourable for you going second into my deck.
It's just peak. Very unfavourable.
It's just peak.
Yeah, it's what it is. Like if I could lose to anyone in the event, safe for SU. So the winners stop me, you know.
Yeah. So then, this is also where it gets a bit hairy because then the top 8 gets announced, and I'm like, I see everyone sat down, and I'm like, Marcus is at one end of the bracket. Schmidt and Altergeist guy are the other side of the bracket.
Oh no!
I need to touch both of them.
And we're like, we need both of them to not make the finals. Because I was confident Marcus was making that finals. By the way, I was super confident Marcus was making it.
No, I got lucky in my matches. I'm gonna be real.
We don't talk about
I got lucky.
I'm not thinking about that, but in my head, I was like, Marcus is making this finals. I know this kid is, but we need.
I think
one
the biggest
of the other
obstacle was top 4 feature match. Oh my god, everyone was stressing.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster.
My hand was like, what was it? It was a bad hand.
Not yours, bro.
Bro, not yours. Not yours, bro. Not yours. Not yours in the slightest, bro. Not yours in the slightest, bro.
Finals was free.
Yeah, I won my top 4. You
top
guys
4
told me.
feature.
You guys told me all guys without doing. I just said second place was nice. I just said I was happy with my second place. I was like, bro, I've went undefeated in Swiss, first off the Swiss, second place. Bro, that's an amazing performance. I was happy. I was like,
I don't know
had the
how
chance
the
to,
other guys play a
watch the-
lot.
Bro,
I'm so bad.
So
Have you seen
we're
it
all
yet,
sat.
Marcus?
So we're
Have
all.
you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I'm not gonna lie. I saw like obviously I saw the ending, but
No.
like
Betty, so many things had to go right. It was crazy.
So many.
Game 1, he gets waxed. Game 2, the guys
He got
redo
zero.
a hits a Mystic
Oh,
Mine. So the guy's player only has 2 Mystic Mines left. He had those 2
Nah, bro, it
outed,
was
one by a deck dev because he tributes off his only monster,
Yeah.
and then one by like a Galaxy Cyclone. And then Game 3, Game 3 was mad. The guy
Game 3 went
opens like
nuts.
Galaxy Cyclone Feather Duster and he
yeah,
wins.
yeah.
it was.
I remember.
He got zero.
Okay. I actually
like-
okay. So like Zio, like he played Harbor 128 and he played really well. Top 4, he knew who his opponent was on Mind Geist. He went, "I'll go first and set up a board that loses to mine."
But like what's it called? Yeah.
I was like,
So-
"What?"
So we
I
were
don't know.
all there was like
It was
there
so
was like a
funny.
crowd of like 30 people watching Marcus play his top 4 match, like on the other side of the venue. And then literally Marcus won, we all cheer, and then we're
Yeah.
like, oh fuck. We need
Oh,
to see
fuck.
we need to see if the guy Sky is winning or not.
Second place was nice, man.
We had
I was happy.
we had
He
the
was
stream up
winning.
like at the very front, like
Yeah,
Moff had the stream
yeah.
up. We just like
We were
You
watching
see,
Guy
like
has-
winning top 4
guy
was
has rivalry
really good,
and
but then
winner.
watching Marcus die in the finals to Geist would have been really painful.
so then we all get up,
Would have been
we
a slow death too.
we are walking over there, we stand at the back, and I swear to God, this guy he's got the Zeroboros on field, it's all going, it's all happening, and then literally we're all talking, we're all like fuck, then he activates Galaxy Cyclone, and we're like, and then then he activates Feather Duster, and we're like, fuck yes, and we literally we were cheering like Marcus won the event at that moment. I can't lie, like I was like Marcus is fucking won.
Oh, we
I
were
was
high.
pretty good. I was
Right.
pretty
The deck
good.
has like a
Yes.
90% win rate into fucking tier.
Bro,
Normal
It's
tiers, I think.
crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, like bro, we were cheering, we were like, yes, go, Marcus is gonna win the event, and
I
then
don't think
like,
the matchup's like 90 into like danger tier. I don't know.
I don't think it's 90.
I think it's pretty
90
high. I
is
think it's pretty high.
I think
but-
it varies a lot depending on how much you know about the
Yeah.
deck.
Yes,
I
I
think
think
then
it's
If
I
you
think it
know
can be like-
Ripper, like I actually like isn't like that high.
It isn't
like,
that
it's
high.
but it's
I
not.
still think it's
Yeah.
favorable, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
Um,
favorable.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we get front row seats. We get like the 30 British people left in the venue, all sat at the front. Marcus
got a
gets
chase,
up on
man.
stage. He just
I'm holding my disciples flag.
he's holding the disciples flag. Oh my god, it is. Marcus looks at his hand. He sets free. The Germans
Everyone
cheer.
up.
The Germans
Germans
cheer.
cheer.
The
don't
Germans
know.
get rowdy,
They don't
bro.
know.
They are
They don't know.
cheering. They
Bro.
are screaming.
Bro.
I
They
can't
did not
believe
know.
none of his
They didn't know
mates
about the
told him
MVP
to play
card.
around rivalry. What?
Bro,
No.
and
Oh,
we're
but it was so quick. What do you mean? I
Literally.
feel like, bro, you just had the most intense
Yeah.
top 4 match. Like,
yeah, 100%.
you
Nah.
just had the most intense top
And
4
then
match.
like so yeah, they're all cheering. We're like, calm, Marcus has won. Like Marcus has got this. Marcus has got this. Like come on now, come on. And then
yeah,
like
but we were like that. You were stressing.
I was okay. I was stressing. I was stressing the entire time. I was like,
I always been stressing. But
nah.
trap.
But bro,
Oh,
bro,
that's
better
okay.
stressing.
I was sat here. I was like, fuck. Like Marcus, I had confidence in you, but I was like, I don't want to see him losing it. Like I was stressing. I was stressing the entire time. And no, it was. It was stress, bro. It was stress.
That was a convincing finals. If you're
It
like
was,
you get
it
casual
was.
and like that's the only game where you watch the whole tournament, you're gonna think like Rook is like insane
Bro.
deck.
And then yeah, Marcus won Euros in it. It's calm. Chill weekend.
very much.
Chill weekend for the boys. Marcus is crazy. Then like 30 of us walk through Antwerp down to the same fucking alley with all the fast food
What a
places.
chicken shop, bro. Big
That
up that
chicken
chicken
shop.
shop. And the lady.
Oh, the chicken shop hooked us up.
What's the
Oh,
Instagram,
so many
bro?
free wings.
Yo,
She posted us on
yo,
Instagram, gave
I'll
us
put the
free wings,
Instagram in the
cake.
description. She gave us cake. There was like 30 like British lads in her chicken shop.
Mad seasoning on the chicken,
Yeah.
bro. We don't talk about the next morning,
We
but
don't talk about it
they
next
got-
morning, bro.
got the wings.
I don't know about anyone else, but me and Marcus, we were
We were taking
up,
turns in the toilet.
we were up at 6 a.m. and we were taking turns. We were taking turns.
No,
before
we had to fly with that. We had to
Yeah.
fly
What is
with
it?
that.
Yeah,
With Niall?
7
Oh my gosh.
Was it that bad? Was that bad?
Bro, we
I
were
didn't have
dying.
it, bro.
Bro, we
I
were
didn't
dying.
have
You
We
didn't get
got
the
spicy. We got spicy.
I don't
We got
get the
spicy in it.
No, so like I like walked into the shop and there was like 40 people in the shop. I was like, nah. So I like walked like 2 minutes up the road, got like something different, came back.
Did you
like,
actually?
let's see
Did you
the-
actually?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know that. Yeah, no, like literally, there was like 40 people in there. We weren't even finished ordering, and Simon just walked through the door and just joins us for dinner, and I was just like, that is funny. Like he just turned up because he was like, yo, the
Yeah.
boys. Then we had like a
No, I
long
think
night.
I
It was
told
bang.
him. I told Alfie where we were.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
expect him to rock up with
yeah,
more
yeah.
people.
Nah, it was chill, innit? It was chill. It was good company, and like
It's
we had a
crazy.
good, we had a
It was
good
nice.
evening. It was a nice,
Yeah, bro. Love the
nice
UK
dinner with
house.
everyone. Next day, you guys went home, right? We went for a swim. We went got Chinese food for everyone. Me and Moffat had like a sketchy moment where we didn't think we were gonna make our flight because the Chinese took forever.
Bro,
Uh,
that Chinese place was so bait.
it was
I mean,
big.
it was nice to sit down with everyone.
Yeah, it was nice to sit
bait.
down.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. I wish I had
It
the
was
best.
It was nice.
expensive.
We just
It was
need,
just
it was
nice.
a,
Yeah.
it did the job. Like we needed someone to
Yeah.
sit down and do.
I know. I'm complaining for the sake of complaining.
No, but yeah. Should we do the questions? Because this is the first time we said.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. We said we were gonna do questions.
Oh shit! Yeah, do it. Let's do it. This is a long podcast, isn't it? It's sick.
Yeah, I'm chilling. You know,
There's
There's a
so
lot to
much
talk
to
about.
talk about there. To be
Yeah.
fair,
there's still more we could talk about. To be honest.
There's a lot. Like this is the start of a new format. Like I know it's like this is like the event of a format. But
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so breakdown. People that don't know me, my name is Alex Robertson. If you're Italian, you already know me, of course. But like, this is my first like real top like Premier top. Like I've top nationals, but like nationals is what. So this is a Premier top, and I was gassed. And now
I was gassed for you, bro. It's been coming a long.
it's
Like
been coming for
honestly, it's. I've seen it be tough for you to watch everyone else start in front of your eyes. And
if you've
obviously,
like been around you, it's like a baffling to think that you didn't have a Premier top before.
Yeah.
Actually baffling.
Like,
there was a point, yeah. Like you were destroying the UK, like one of the best players in the UK, like 5 years, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
and like it's been a grind, bro. I think it's also down to my own devices that I haven't had it. I don't think I've put enough effort in. And like time effort.
100%, bro.
I think some
I'm not
decks were
gonna-
questionable choices. I think
I'm not
sometimes
gonna-
you just went.
I just went for the weekend with the boys. Sometimes I can't like. There was a solid year.
Yeah.
I played 4 YCSs,
Right.
and 4 of those
played-
YCSs had 4 pink cards in my deck.
Like, very
Bro.
bad decks.
I
Yeah.
could name them, but I wouldn't. It's too
But
embarrassing.
one of them was heartbreaking because like one event we came with Luna like Orcus and the conversion rate that
Yeah.
had like it was Gent and it had an insane conversion rate. Like if you're on it, you were in. And then Betty just said, "I'm gonna play Paleo."
Literally,
Oh,
imagine,
Paleo.
imagine I was playing Moonlight
And it
Orcus
hurt.
the week before, and then I somehow convinced myself Paleo was better.
I don't know how.
We
I
don't
was
talk
heartbroken.
about it. We don't talk about it. Anyway, so that was sick, and it just made me like, I'm just gassed for next event now. It just
Yeah,
made me
same.
more gassed. I just
Bro,
made me more
your
gassed.
record's been crazy, man.
Mm,
National second, first place by iOS, top 32 euros.
Actually sick.
I'm feeling it.
This Euros,
So
I
insane.
think this Euros was a skillful format. Like I think to have made it deep,
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone high rolled too much to make
But-
it in this deep. It had to be like a combination of really good deck building and really good technical play.
Like personally,
If you
like
look at top 32, it's like, well, if you look at like 128 to be fair, like it's just like
It was
sick
very
players.
stat. Like all the good players that you'd think topped did
it's
top,
top. Yeah.
which
So,
I
yeah.
think isn't.
So that just made me more gassed for the next going forward. Don't know about you guys as well. I don't know how you're feeling, Marcus, but
Bro, it was my first. You know, I've been to so many Euros and I've been playing. My first Euros was in 2013 and I've never topped one. And so I was like so excited. Like I've never when I used to go to events, I never really came with like the best deck. I usually used to come with like an average deck and just played it very well. And obviously like, now I changed for this event and I was like really happy. Just like look, man, I was happy just to make top cut. I was happy I came first off the Swiss. Like I didn't mind losing the first round of top 128, and that's what I was telling everyone. Like after every round, I was happy. I wasn't too fussed if I lost them. Yeah, it was just the whole experience a bit mental. Don't think
That is
something
mad.
like that.
That's mad. That's sick. I'm not the opposite. I'm like very greedy. I'm gonna be honest.
For me, it was
I've been
a bit
top
different.
16.
Huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
okay.
No, go.
Just 'cause like for me, it was a bit different because this was my first time traveling outside of the UK for an event.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
Oh, was it? I
Oh,
didn't know
yeah, I
that.
didn't know that. Yeah,
You know,
that's
because
sick.
like
No,
all
it's
my top
only,
4 have been like
Ben's
YCS
third
London, YCS London, or like remote stuff.
Wait, what?
Oh, sick! I didn't know that. Yo,
Bro, you've actually been there.
how was it? How was it?
That's what? First European event, and you top the hardest one as well.
This is the
That's
first
sick.
European event.
He's a genius, bro.
That is sick. I'm gassed. You know, I'm even more gassed now. I'm more
The
gassed.
conversion rate's crazy, bro. Like the first one you topped, it was like what, like 14? Like what was it? You did something, bro. All I know, it was like,
my first Nats top I was 14. My just London.
bro,
Like,
you did it with what? Were you 10-0? And it was like, oh my gosh, are you a British 10-0 with Goki? That was the rumor going around.
yeah, I was 11-0 after Swiss at like London 2018, and I was 16.
And you ran. Oh, that was it. You ran deep to like top 8,
that's
and it was
it.
just like, oh,
That was like my first like actual, and I just carried from there. Like I've not because like COVID and I was like under 18 at the time. I wasn't able to travel outside of UK for events until really.
Oh, that's
My
sick.
conversion rate,
That's sick.
if we include like YCS, which I know certain people don't want to, is like 3 out of 4.
That's sick. That is sick.
Sick.
YCS in Euros.
That's sick. Yeah. Well, all I know is
That's
you're
sick.
gonna keep topping in it. I believe in you.
Love that.
Like
I
the-
actually love that.
The
I
work that
believe.
went into that plant, like the work that we all put into that
Yeah.
plant deck was.
like,
was the
I'm
same,
sorry we
yeah.
got to the final because I think if we got to any of the old versions, I don't think we'd have done as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So
I
it
think
was
this
just
build was insane, personally.
because I think some of the tier elements just needed one more event, some of the list, and it just like it would have been a lot more better.
It's not just that though. Like to give props to like Ben and the team. Like there was like a couple of other Rooker players who topped the event. And,
One
like,
other guy,
Yeah.
Oh, was it just one? Like
I forgot.
his
He
this
had a
was
new-
like his this was like good, but like it was nowhere near. On the
There was
board.
nowhere near as like.
Ah, like I
Yeah.
spoke to him. He said this is obviously like hand traps are not the way. And he was like, hand
Yeah.
traps.
Yeah.
So,
I think
yeah.
that like shout out to the whole like Team UK group. I feel like we were like pretty far ahead of a lot of the player base, like in terms of this format wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
for
when it
once,
came to, like,
I thought
we're still
UK
playing hand
was
traps and, like,
actually
plants.
far ahead.
Yeah. Also, I felt like
Even the other UK groups, even not just our group, like even the
Yeah.
other UK groups, were
Yeah.
like,
Not just our group.
Olympics. Yeah.
Whereas like people, I was like, wait a minute, he topped. Let's
he was
go.
on a good list. He was on a
Yeah.
good list. Congrats. Yeah.
Ollie
everyone's
Newton, yeah.
doing it.
Nah, he was a shoo-in.
He's a legend. He's a legend. Let's be
He's
He
good,
was a
bro.
shoo-in.
He's
Okay.
a legend, bro.
Right. We're gonna get through some questions, right?
Yeah.
So the first key question is from Gabe. Why is Alex unable to upload a podcast on time? To all the loyal fans, I'm shit at this. Anyway, next.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Oh.
What? I don't know. Someone asked about the pool party. That's a madness.
Yeah, day 2 finished way too late. The finals just took. They just fucking took forever.
You think day 2 finished late? Day 1, bro.
Bro,
They
that-
almost
Day
yeah.
2 finished late, bro.
Day 2
Usually
finished at,
Western's
like,
come by
9,
like
bro.
6.
Yeah.
No, but day 2 was like
To be
day
fair,
2 they had to get the stream fixed, right, and stuff.
yeah, but like
But
it wasn't just
Day
that.
1, day 1, there was literally no excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No excuses. But like day 2, it was actually like 3 rounds of Swiss and top 128,
Yeah, it was long.
like and stream, like and a replay, which like actually like kind of was a MFL. I don't know, like it.
There's literally 10 rounds of an event on day
It was,
2.
it was 10 rounds day 2.
Yeah.
Like,
And the replay. Yeah, it's
And the
They
replay.
did 10 rounds and it lasted like 12 hours.
Yeah.
But day
Started
1,
it-
they
it
did
started
9
out early,
rounds
though.
and it
No, but-
lasted 14 hours. What?
Yeah.
14 hours.
No, but it started a lot earlier. Like it started an hour earlier, like fixed time, and then obviously you got like the window. Like the event doesn't
Yeah.
actually start at time.
Yeah. Someone asked, with the rise of Plant Rika, will other rogue decks find ways to deal with Tier and Splight, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like while there was like Rogue can beat Terran and Splight. It's not like if your deck can set up like a reasonable board, like a very strong go first board. I don't see why your tech cards can't be like navigated towards.
I thought that Vex's system might have a bit more representation.
No,
I think the engine shit, bro. Because the thing is, I don't think it wins. I don't think it wins going first. Like I think
No.
the engine is so fair. Like the engine stuff is like.
Yeah, it's such an
Like-
OCG deck, bro.
Reason that like Rika plants seem so good is just that there's like board breaks and stuff which like all the rogue decks can play and get them wins. Aren't engine cards were board breakers.
Yes,
We
exactly.
had-
No, but they were just good. They were just good. They dealt with the sprite stuff going. When the sprite started, it stopped their hand. Like you could.
Yeah.
I think like the Sanctum
I
Scythe
think
stuff,
even
like,
though
Sanctum Scythe
I don't
4
think
or 5
Oz
times.
would be the best deck, right? But like
Just
I
like
feel like
one
it's
contributes.
still
Just,
pretty strong.
Hmm. Um,
can say I'm surprised. Sorry to Ben from the next question, but I'm surprised that Mathmech didn't do better. I think my deck is like absurd.
you know what? Personally, I also think that deck's not actually that bad. I think that
Didn't
deck's
Luke Tyler? Didn't Luke
yeah.
Tyler top with
Luke
it?
Tyler
He
got
did, he
top
did.
32 or 64.
But then again, I don't think many people played it. Like I
No.
didn't play against any.
I didn't see any or
Yeah,
play any.
I think that's just it. Like I just don't. I think I think people just didn't
Like
play it.
that was my second choice for you then.
Like people, like
that deck is so scary.
Like now, people are cutting crows and there's no bells.
Yeah.
Like the trap
Bro.
card resolves.
Oh.
I think
Chrome Bell's
the deck-
fine. People build the deck wrong.
Not trying to like foreshadow or anything for next format, but I can't remember the name of the it's just the set Pote is so much good support to so many random rogue decks.
So much
Hey.
support.
If the weaker stuff was slept on, like heavy,
Yeah.
I think there's certain other decks that have got support that's like going to be slept on heavy that can definitely like make a deep top cut run.
Gee,
Yeah.
No, for sure. If you've like just picked up like Pote and like Spike's insane, and you read Mathmech Circular, you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's not even
nothing-
just it's not even just circular. It's like even the Gemini cards,
Bro,
those Gemini cards,
Vendread.
those Gemini cards are crazy.
Fam,
Vendread
I was reading
cards, like, all of it.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of good cards coming out, right? It's just they just keep supporting old decks.
yeah.
But
I think
I
some
do
of that
think,
support can like make runs like this.
yeah, exactly. I think there's just like there's always going to be a deck that catches people off guard, isn't and actually is good as well, right? Like I think we were already looking at the plant cards because me and Ben played Sun Avalon previously, so that was already like almost like a
Yeah.
gateway into it.
You had a
especially-
head start, right?
And then also just whenever all these cards get leaked and you just read them the first time round, you're just like, this does what? Like,
Yeah.
And like some of the combos just
yeah,
Shock.
exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just checked and Luke got top 1-2, lost in top 1-2-8, sorry,
Ah,
which is sad.
Oh, that's sad.
But honestly, shout out to Luke Tyler. If you don't
Shout
know,
out
he's
Tyler.
a Duel Links player, mainly Duel Links player. But he's
UK guy.
UK guy. He's got like top 4 at YCA at a Nats
Nationals?
2017. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's got like a few other tops, national tops, and then top
really creative.
1-8 this year. And like, yeah, I think he's like a UK GOAT actually. I think he's actually like really creative, really good at this game, really solid.
Is
technical
that
play.
a future disciples recruit?
Who
I
knows?
hit.
Who knows? But I love him anyway. So another guy asked, weirdest decks we played against. I guess, fucking Pendulum, bro. Trap Pendulum.
I
Time
played
Pendulum
against
Graph.
uh,
heroes.
Flounder.
I played against nothing weird. Like the
Right,
weirdest thing I played
okay.
against was Thunder.
Yeah.
bro. I played against Salad. He ended on Sunlight Wolf, Dweller, Rivalry,
Oh, that's game.
and he still lost.
Oh, how?
It was crazy, bro.
Is it? That
Like
feels
twin
well.
twisters.
Oh, okay, sure. I was like, this is just Bancroft wizardry yet less
Literally
again.
cry about
Like,
it, bro.
oh my god. Right. Facebook questions.
I've got questions too.
Oh, did people message you? You go.
Yeah, bro. I got a Twitter account. Somehow blew up overnight. Let's go.
Bro, you
Love
were
to
going
now.
crazy about your
I
Twitter
was
account
shocked,
blowing
bro.
up.
I was like, shit, and people were just like, I probably just looked at, I don't know, okay, she's not. I looked at, I'm like, what, 100 new followers? Let's go. Yeah, thanks for the love. But yeah, I have loads of questions. One was from Jack saying, how long did Ben spend building the deck? And I know you spent a long time building the deck, Ben.
It's not like 200 hours maybe.
Like, bro, you were living that life.
No,
man.
you
were
were
living the fullest life.
The duelist life.
But like it paid
You
off.
mentioned
like,
it back at like I think early July, so it must have started
Yeah.
before then.
I was testing this like at least a month before pro release.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think it was literally like because I think we made the Discord like a week or two after Nats, right? Oh,
And you
At some
brought up
point you
the
put in,
first
like, I
week.
think it was Shinwagon. You just like went at Benji Robinson Plank Gang. I just started from there.
Yeah. It was just like I'm happy I did that, to be honest. But like I remember reading these cards. I was just like, these cards are fucked. Like that's all.
And like it was at least a month before I was testing it like
Yeah.
really local, just grinding like 6 hours, getting this list perfect.
Yeah.
On
And of
some
course, it wasn't just me. Obviously, like Betty, like playing at iOS.
I was playing it a lot. I was testing a lot of locals as well, to be honest. But definitely not that much, bro. Not that much.
I was just doing a lot of theory, like in my head. I was
Yeah, same.
Bring-
Like we just were talking it.
bringing the
And like
best
online
of
tournaments, like Dragon Rider tournaments, like tournaments just have helped a lot, just to kind of everything, like just get everything in order.
Someone asked like, what was the hardest matchup with the deck, and obviously like it was James
Twitch.
halfway. He beat me at locals like a week before, but he wasn't at the Euros, thankfully. But yeah, the hardest match with the deck is obviously the trap decks because like our stuff doesn't. We just can't interact with it. If your deck
Yeah.
has a decent traps, like we've probably lost.
Storming, like I swear, like Mirror Wall, we cannot out that card.
Like we're like we just can't win versus the trap because like we literally have no card. No, there's not a single MST in the deck.
Yeah.
There's not a single card that says destroy a spell or trap card.
I think if we were going to like a regional level kind of thing, we'd definitely be able to like prepare the deck a bit more
Yeah,
for it.
definitely. But I think
like
this deck.
we
was-
prepped this event for this. We prepped for this
Yeah.
event specifically.
Like we knew what we were getting into.
Yeah, exactly.
And someone asked, which was better, mine or rivalry? And if you look at the thumbnail of Farfa's video, obviously the boy, rivalry of the warlords, just being able to like activate going first and second, and it's just, like you know what you're looking for with the deck, like you know what their outs are, and you know what you can kind of like hit them with. It's just pretty good. Like you can kind of see like the sprite players tend to like tunnel into Zeus.
Oh my god.
They do it a lot. It's so sick.
They
bro.
do it
I love
so
it when you
much,
bait
and I
Zeus.
love it.
I love it when you bait
Nah,
him to go into a Zeus.
Nah,
play.
Bancroft
And
is
face
it's
battle.
so no, it's so oh my god. My top 64 opponent. Oh no, top 128 opponent. I like
Go
do
on,
my
go on.
I win die roll, I do my combo.
I have a similar story. Yeah.
I do my
All the
combo.
healers.
He goes he goes like normal a guy. I'm like, okay. He then special summons blue. He says no effect. I'm like, sure. And then he goes Sky Cavalry, attack a guy, no effect. Then he goes Downard, then he goes Zeus, and then he goes Zeus effect attached to. I'm like, okay. Chain Princess, shuffle back, tribute to Zeus for cost, and he's like, chain Zeus. I'm like, it's in the graveyard, bro. How could you chain it? And
It's
he's
so
like, and then he's
bad.
just, and then he literally doesn't do anything else. He just puts his cards back into and shuffles up. And he's just like
Yeah.
signing for game 2 already. I'm like, I love it. It was,
No,
but
no.
yeah,
That's funny.
it was beautiful.
So for me, it was top 32. I was playing Splite. He went first. He made like a half board. Well, because all Splite boards are half boards. I like cleared it and it ended on a Zoroboros Imperm. And I was like, how was Yang with Zoroboros? He went overlay for Skyclap, battle phase, attack, flip Imperm. GG.
That is so funny. But yeah, oh fuck. Wait, what was even the question? I've already forgotten.
What was better, mine or rivalry?
Oh,
Or just
rivalry.
the-
I think rivalry.
Rivalry.
Basically.
Like just rivalry, just it's really
Yeah.
just
So
one- like- a lot of times the end board is actually sometimes you have like you CC, sometimes you just don't CC, and like you set up like a pseudo end board of like Mudan with like a Princess Engraved with like a sheet, and it's all right. Like it gets you there, but sometimes the hands are just broken, and that's where the rivalry comes in. My opinion.
oh
It was just
Ben
me.
Maggie.
Bancroft's screen is frozen on.
yeah, Bancroft just texted our WhatsApp like his laptop's just died.
What is it?
It's just a great frozen screen for me.
You know what? Okay, I'm leaving it frozen because then I don't have to edit this any further. But
Oh man, he's looking happy.
he's happy, bro.
He went away happy, bro.
he died happy for the homies. Is Chen still awake, by the way?
Well,
Yes. He's had enough, bro.
He's had
He's
enough.
had enough.
Okay, right. Fuck, wait, I had a good question. It's the last one.
He's still tired from the tear mirrors, bro.
Bro, he's not ready.
I'm
Um,
exhausted.
Oh, yeah, right, last question then. Fuck it. How did you guys find this event without having, like, any event for this format? So this was the first event in the format.
Oh, I loved it, bro. There
Like-
was like so much edge. Like you could,
Yes,
no one,
yeah.
no one had any chance.
I
Like
think-
net deck, like it was like if you were able to like take advantage of any creative opportunities, like to the maximum, which was beautiful.
I think the Danger Tier deck was way better than the Pure Tier branded tier deck.
Yeah, like the pure. It
There was
just
so much edge.
seemed a bit one.
I could break their board, but they couldn't break mine. It was weird.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I just, personally for me, it just felt so. A lot of the games just felt easy and free, like with our deck.
Like there was a lot of inefficiencies in people's deck lists. Like
Yeah.
the whole like you see going forward, hand traps are probably going to be cut.
Yeah, mine outs as well.
Decks are just going to be so much more inefficient, more efficient. Like at the Euros, there were a lot of inefficient decks, and then you could just if you knew what was up and you knew like the correct stuff, you just flew. It might be you flew through.
People playing around like the beat cop stuff like that, right?
If you're playing the beat cop line stuff, like there's no surprise that them guys just did well.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be interesting to see going forward. But I think it was like because a lot of the time we don't have this feeling because usually there's an American event first.
Yeah.
Or even just like other national events, stuff like that. So
it's so weird for Europe to have the first event.
Yeah, exactly. So having the first event was a unique feeling, and it felt even more rewarding doing well in it, personally.
I know.
But yeah, it's been an hour and a half. So, do you want to you got any farewells to Zero guys?
I wish Seki came on so I could slag him off.
Oh,
I just
it is what it is.
want to rub in that his undefeated run. I got defeated.
His undefeated run got defeated. Did he lose in top 128 or the top 64?
He lost 18.
He lost his worth.
If anyone,
Yeah, shout outs to Tier Zero and all of their sponsor, and then shout out sponsor, then shout out Card Market, Metamats, Gamers Apparel, I guess. Big shout out to Mike from the Brotherhood. He sent me a message as well. It was pretty cute. I can't lie. What a guy. And yeah, shout out to everyone as well. Just shout out to everyone that was all the UK guys that were there, all the people that came food with us, all the people that cheered Marcus in the end. It was a good weekend.
I asked everyone to storm the stage, but everyone pussied out.
Yeah, and then we
should have got rushed, bro. I should have got tackled.
We wanted to, but then we were like,
we look like I had no friends, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, we were scared that we were gonna get banned, so we didn't. That's the only reason.
Nah.
Chen had no fear though. Chen was tempted. Chen was gonna do it, and then I was like, Chen, you don't do it. You're gonna get fucked up. But yeah, just shout out to everyone.
Nah,
it was a really good
anything for Marcus.
Anything
the
for
European
Marcus.
champion.
Nah, shout out to all like the messages and all the love I got over the weekend. Like, it was honestly insane.
You're overwhelmed, aren't you? You're overwhelmed, aren't you?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like my phone wants still to this. Nah, to be fair, slow down a bit.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is pretty much unusable.
I'm telling you, after Nats, like I was fucked. Like I've still to this day, I've still got like 70, 80 odd messages that I still haven't replied to on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah. But like you, I can imagine yours was even more fucked, bro. That's all I know.
Nah, I had a 9-hour coach, so I had time.
Oh. But yeah,
I had time to go through it.
Shout out to everyone. We're going on Pack Podcast now, so
have fun with that.
Plank gang, sorry, Chen.
Yeah.
Twin.
Nah, it's fine. I don't want to talk about a deck I didn't play. No regrets.
You could have joined us.
So you are the low-pi twin here.
Low-Kai twin.
You are Sunseed twin.
Sunseed twin.
You are just the garnet, bro.
But yeah, shout out to everyone. Thanks for watching. This has been Tapped Thursday. Lamau.
What? It's not coming out tomorrow.
No, bro. I'm not editing this tonight. Now I've got to edit out some of Chen's words. Oh,
what?
I can't do it now.
What?
Chen's ruined it. So yeah.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Wait, are we still?
We're still recording. But yeah. Bye.